Hello! Okay, straight to the point. This is a fan creation that I made out of boredom. I don't own Masky, Hoodie, or Slenderman, but the other characters are from my head. Also, the story is mine, and there might be some violence. You've been warned. Also, I don't own any of the pictures in this video. Enjoy! Christian? Chris! There you are, Harry said, running to me. He had brown eyes, hair, a mustache, pale skin, and an average body type. Maybe a little over average. He hugged me. Who did I tell you about leaving the house at night? He said. I needed air, I said, as he helped me off the swing and led me back to the house. Try to go to sleep, Chris, he said as we slipped off our shoes. I've been trying my whole life, I thought, as I sighed and slipped off my hoodie and plugged in my phone and went upstairs. I laid under the sheets, trying to sleep, but I just laid there until morning. I did my usual morning routine, ending with me making sure I had everything. Yep, ready for school. It's chilly out, Martha said, my foster mom said. Okay, I said and slipped on my hoodie from last night. Come on, Ted, I called. I'm coming, he said as Martha helped him with a zipper which he had gotten caught. He wore a green sweater, jeans, and his black light-up shoes. I slipped on my backpack as he jumped up. We walked to the steps, down the steps, and started our walk. Teddy told me about a spider he found in the tub and how he killed it, making a lot of it up to make it more entertaining. My hero, I said as I ruffled his hair, as we walked to the flagpole in his ghoul. Have fun, Teddy, I said. You too, Chris, he said as he ran to his friends. Hey, Ghost, I heard Mitchell say as he came to my side. Hey, Mitchell, I said. After all these years, you still didn't come up with a nickname for me, he said, with a smirk. It's not my thing, I said. Would give you something to do at night, he said. I know, I said as we walked along the path through the schoolyard and to the high school. So, what did you do while I was getting my beauty sleep, he said. I watched the family of owls in the tree by my window, then went to the park and swung on the swing until Harry came and dragged me back and sent me to bed. I said, I decided to leave Slenderman out of it. He would think that I would made it up or freak out. I wish we would have a sleepover. Then we could stay up together, he said. Mitchell, you fall asleep in class, I said. I'll have a rubber band around my wrist so you can snap me, he said. Fine, tonight we can, he said. Really? He said. Yeah. Harry and Martha thinks you're gay anyways, he said. Hey, I'm not like that, he said. Do you want to stay over or not? I said. Fine, I'm gay, he said, folding his arms. Thanks, bud, I said, as we sat at a picnic table. I found Martha's number in my phone. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, Chris, is something wrong? Did something happen? She said. No, everything is fine. I just wanted to ask if Mitchell could come over. I said. Oh, okay. Dear, sorry for freaking out on you, he said. She said. It's fine. See you later, I said. Bye. Love you, she said. Bye, I said, hanging up. So, he said. She's cool with it, I said, as we walked inside. Yes, slumber party, he said. You're so weird, I said, as we walked to the library. Did you bring your book back, Miss Christian? Kathy, the librarian, said. I pulled it out and gave it to her. It's not a bad book, I said. I told you, she said, as I walked over to the shelf with the new books on it. I grabbed one about a demon prince being abandoned and how he had to find his way back. I signed it out. Mitchell signed a book out too, likely a joke book or something. As the bell rang, we walked to our lockers. What are we going to do tonight? He said, as we grabbed our books. No plans until you phone your dad, I said. Fine, he said, and pulled out his phone, finding his dad's number as we closed our lockers and headed to our homeroom. He slipped in to trying to convince his dad why he and I should have a sleepover. I saw Yellow. I looked up to see Yellow hoodie leaning against a doorway of the copier room, looking inside the room. I looked in the room to see Mitchell sitting at his desk. I looked around before walking over to their side. As they looked inside the room, they looked at me and jumped. What are you doing here? I said. I'm busy. Go to class. They said in a deep voice, not as deep as last night's, but almost like Darth Vader's voice. Shouldn't you be with him? I whispered as I saw someone in a brown leather jacket and a white mask making copies. Go to class. As Yellow Hoodie said as the warning bell rang. Come on, Christian. Come to class. I heard Mr. Jade, my homeroom teacher, call. I looked up at Yellow Hoodie once more and then walked out over to my homeroom. I sat at my desk and reached in my pocket for my earbuds. I pulled out a necklace I have never seen before. It looked like one of those dog tags that soldiers would wear. On the front was a symbol, a circle with an X through it. On the back it said, name, Brian, hoodie. Date of birth, XX, XX, 19XX. I did that out of respect. Gender, male. Hoodie, Yellow Hoodie. I was about to stand as the bell rang. Mr. Jade shut the door. As he did, I saw Yellow Hoodie and his partner in crime walking by with a stack of papers each. I looked down at the necklace and slipped it on. I hope having it won't get me in trouble. I guess I left my earbuds at home, and my punishment was listening to my classmates be idiots. The morning felt slower than usual, and the day I left forget my earbuds had to be the day one of the teachers yelled at the class for not shutting up. One good thing was she prayed me and the others who was innocently working by leaving at the bell, while the others stayed behind. Sadly, Mitchell was one of the ones who had to stay behind. It was lunch, so everyone grabbed their lunches and went to eat. I grabbed mine and went out and sat at a picnic table. I started to eat. I still eat, but it's more like, oh, hello food, not I'm starving, I need to eat. I looked at the necklace as I sipped on my juice box. He must have noticed by now, I thought as I looked up to see someone walking by. Wait, it was the one from the copier room, I think. I stood and slipped in front of him. He stopped dead in his tracks. Look, sweetheart, I'm busy, he said. You know the owner of this, right? I said, holding out the necklace as his eyes went huge and looked around and led me to a corner of the school. Where did you find that? He whispered. In my pocket this morning, I said. I'm serious, kid, he said. I am too, I said. Sure, he loses it, and it turns up around your neck. You stole it, he said. I didn't steal anything, I said. She's right. I put it there, I heard, and turned to see Slender Man with Hoodie at his side, under a tree. Hoodie, you planted it on me? I said in a breath. He shook his head and gestured to Slender Man. I looked up at the tall, faceless man as he reached out and stroked my face. Hey, Ghost, where are you? I heard Mitchell call. Why do people keep calling me at these moments? I muttered as I was about to leave, as I watched as a madman or a drunk driver drive across the lawn towards Mitchell. Mitchell, watch out! I shouted. As I was about to run to him, Mitchell dove out of the way. And a bunch of other people did so too. It was coming to me. Oh no. I felt a hand on my shoulder pull me back to the corner again, as Hoodie against Hoodie, as the car drove by and hit a tree. I looked up. Walking to the car, the driver was dead with a bullet in his head.